So Dr. Detox. Hey man, I was really hoping to catch up to you and talk with you a little bit. And, first of all, I want to say thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, yes, sir, for the opportunity to communicate with you. You've been helping so many people, man, and I marvel at the things that you're accomplishing. You're definitely one of the best in your field. Now, let me ask you a question. You're welcome. Let me ask you a question. You could have been, Dr. Finance. You could have been, Dr. Strange.
I am a little bit that.
You're a little bit that. But why Dr. Detox?
Okay, good question. Thank you. Well, I remember there was a speaking engagement that I did at a church, and from the way, I guess, my presentation came off, they started calling me the people's doctor. Mm-hmm. And over the years, because I've made such a strong point of pointing out that detoxification, especially in this culture, is the most important aspect of nutrition, Dr. Detox just worked.
Yes, sir.
In fact, as you remember, we were on the trip that we took to Utah in front of a big company, and that was a gift bestowed upon us as we would talk. In fact, when you were going around the room introducing everybody, and the gentleman just got tired of trying to pronounce Dr. Tulu, and he said, Dr. Detox. And he said, that's what we're going to call you from now on. And so that,
yes, sir.
That became it. And it was already me. Before it was the Detox Doc, which I like, but Dr. Detox kind of speaks straight to the point. And I am the doctor of detox. My whole point is that nutrition without detoxification is no nutrition at all. There's no nutrition, especially in this culture.
There's no nutrition. So you just made up a word.
Well, hip hop allows us to do that kind of a thing. We just kind of create our own vernacular.
And that's one thing people don't know about Dr. Detox. You are very hip hop. You are very hip hop, and you've been known as Fahrenheit the MC, the ultimate MC. Yeah. And there's some people out there that everybody who knows them, they're platinum and all of that, and revered you as an MC. So I guess one day we got a Dr. Detox album coming out.
Well, I thought that maybe once, we hit a little more world-renowned fame, that they were going to come out of the woodworks and say, this guy raps, but you expose it now. Who knows how it may come. But hip-hop is very much part of Dr. Detox. In fact, I would give KRS-One, much respect to KRS-One, peace to our brother, the credit for kind of embarking me on the path. The song he did called My Philosophy, done back in, I think it was 88. He said 88 at the end, so it was 1988. It was a verse where he talked about eating meat being suicide or self-murder.
No chicken or turkey or pork or hamburger.
Right. Because to me, that's suicide, self-murder.
I remember.
That just was so brutally honest to consider that eating meat was you actually killing yourself. That kind of, I never recovered from that. And so in his next album, Edutainment, there was a song he did called Beef, where he was talking about the meat industry.
Right.
And he even mentioned a couple of books. He mentioned a book in there that I ended up purchasing. So Dr. Detox is very much part of, hip-hop is part of my story, from being an MC, influenced as far as my thought pattern, but that particular verse is what began the course of Dr. Detox.
So that started you on your personal journey of, proper nutrition for your own body.
Absolutely.
What started you on the journey for helping other people obtain the same?
Okay, good question. Thank you. So here's the best answer to that. Once I heard that lyric, I stopped eating meat myself. I was 13 years old. Okay, I had terrible skin. I'm talking about unbearable, terrible, where you couldn't even see my features. Anybody that knows Fahrenheit the MC, and those, you know, me from back in the day can bear witness to that time in my life. And it just seemed like nothing worked. I tried everything, medicine, home remedies, toothpaste, you know, all kind of stuff people would tell you. And it wasn't until I went in this black bookstore one day and it was a product. I took the product, it was a colon cleansing product. Now here's another part of the Dr. Detox story. Because after all of the medications and everything that I had tried, once I did the cleanse, I had been a vegetarian maybe 7 years, but I didn't know about the 15 to 50 pounds of uneliminated waste that I now talk about all the time. I didn't know about that.
Right.
And so that was what was in the background, plaguing my skin. Junk food, little Debbie snacks, and little diabetes, and you know, all of these different snacks that I was eating a lot of. And so once I did the cleanse, my skin cleared up completely, and for the first time you could see me again.
Wow.
And that really amazed me, that something as simple as going to the restroom more could restore your body. And I noticed everything started to change. My clarity, everything began to pick up. I got stronger even. And it wasn't because something that I took, it was because of eliminating what was there. So I'm like, man, detoxification is everything. And that pretty much became the beginning of the story. And so I got hired at a health food store that's here in the Midwest in St. Louis, a very popular store in our city. And the owners, one of them, my mentors, a naturopath, he kind of let me test out the ideas, because people would come in and have different ailments, and I just had this idea in the back of my mind that everything was detoxification. I was already beginning to think this. And so he would let me test my theories out, and I was able to treat all different kind of ailments with the herbal remedies that he would recommend, but I would always ask him, let me put them on a cleanse first. And it always worked.
It's always worked.
Yeah, so that was...
And how long has this been working for you as a practitioner?
So we talking, so I took that product, I was 19 years old, so that was in 1994. Okay.
Wow, 25 years.
25 years, yes.
25 years
Yes.
that you've been doing what you're doing.
I'm doing what I'm doing.
And I will say after this amount of time, you know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, it's definitely, it's law now.
Yes, sir, it's law.
I say like hip hop is down by law. It's no longer theory.
It's down by law.
It's down by law.
Dr. Detox is what?
It's down by law.
It's down by law.
I know that's an old school hip hop term, but you know, those true to the culture understand what we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir.